Right, hello. Hello? Oh, damn. Right, hello. Is it going now? Hello? There we go, it's going. Right, hello. My name's Waldowski, and let's get into another part of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We're on Birthrights. Okay. And what do we have? We have the flail, don't we? Okay. Yeah, I remember. We were here and we wanted to go around there, didn't we? Let's have a quick look at our map. Well, there's lots of little blips. Mysteries, artifacts. So is that all that we have to see here?
Can't remain long in this ice bath. I need your eyes, my friend.
How do I whistle for the horse again? Left. Go, go, go. Mount. Mount. Why are you not mounting? Oh wait, this is the guy that jumped off the thing, isn't it? Does he leave any? Is that a Christmas tree? That's very on brand, isn't it? A Christmas tree. Oh, this is fun. I'm glad to be back streaming. It's only been a couple of days, but as with a lot of YouTubers, I'm wrestling with my sleep. I'm basically doing night shifts, aren't I? Doing these streams. So it's kind of... It's awkward, isn't it? Because when you want to sleep at night, you can't. And when you want to sleep in the day, you can't either. You always have to... You have to balance it. Doesn't your body want to sleep at night, though? Technically. Because we are, what do you call it? Wait, can we collect stuff on the horse? We're, what's the opposite of nocturnal? Did I automatically pick it up? I'm sure there was a triangle there. I don't know. Dayturnal. I don't know. I don't know what the opposite of nocturnal is. Anyway, we're not hamsters, are we? Alrekstad. Let's have a look at our map. A key? What's the key? What's the key all about? Is it to get the chest? It's in a pile of shit. Crudely forged key. Let's have a look at that. What is that? What is the... Ah, shit. Is that a Mirror's Edge tattoo? Greylingy emblem, a design for a back tattoo that can be applied at your local tattoo artist. Oh, I see. It's like a spine, probably. A key found in a pigsty in Alrekstad. Okay. What's it for? Is it to get in here? Ah, it's underground. What's this say? Muddy, half-eaten note. The pigs got loose in the house, and now the cellar key is gone. It's your turn to dig through the shit. The cellar key. Okay. Where's the cellar? You just thought the cellar would be in the house. Is there an wait, what's this? Is it one of them shanty things? Go run. Damn. Ah, shit, I jumped. I thought it was going... Is it still there? It's gone. Damn. That's embarrassing, isn't it? What an embarrassment you are, Andrew. Andrew's my name, by the way. I'm not just calling some random viewer Andrew, am I? I said that once before, didn't I? Ages ago. Right, can we do it again? Run. Wait, what was that? Oh, locate area. The controller vibrated. Gotcha. Tattoo design. Ah. Horda Falki. Vegvista scheme back. The cellar key. Wait, what's this? Is this food? Oh, we auto pick it up. Oh, that's because I got that upgrade, didn't I? Right, it says the cellar key was in the pig shit. And we searched through and we got that. But then there's the cellar. Where's the cellar entrance? You just thought it would be in the house, though, right? Is it under here? Because there's a little panel there. Let's read the note again. Pigs are using now, the cellar key is gone. Why does it come up like that? Why is the marker not like below or something. Where are cellars usually? I don't know. Is this it? What's that? So when we use a key, does it disappear from my inventory? Is it like Resident Evil? Ah, when we use a key it disappears. Okay, cool. Nails. Collect Book of Knowledge. New ability, Mark of Death. Should we equip abilities? Where are abilities? So what does this? Hurl throwing axes at all enemies in range. Okay. Enter a fit of rage and slam your enemies to the ground, leaving them helpless in the face of a barrage of hits. Alternate quickly between L1 and R1 taps to avoid losing balance. Oh, I don't really like that. Hold R2 to mark sighted enemies. Release to let fly a deadly volley of arrows. Should we assign it anyway, seeing as we've got it? And I never use arrows, so I'm not... at least in Odyssey I never used arrows. They can be quite useful though, because earlier on in the game when we didn't have the... whatchamacallit? Oh, what the hell? Earlier when we didn't have the... what was I saying? We didn't have the hidden blade.
If they see me, this will get messy.
Well, it's not the hidden blade, is it technically? Huh? Where are all the enemies then? Distrust area. Ah, it's up there. Yeah, when we didn't have the hidden blade, we were using... oh, come on. We used arrows, and that seemed to work. I could have collected it then. What did we just get? Biggest scheme front. Is that Sigurd? Let's do a quick save. Is he a merchant?
Welcome, welcome. Come see what I have.
Norseman. Tea shop. What have we
These
got?
are locally sourced.
Merchants can be found in every large town. You may buy essential and rare items from them, or sell them your trinkets and valuable goods in exchange for
You
silver,
should always have some of these.
iron ore, rations, leather. Should we buy... Wait, hang on. How much money have I got? Don't we always need iron ore? Oh no, I'm
Have you
saving.
looked at everything I have for sale?
I must take my leave. So long.
I don't know what to do. Let's do a random mish.
My love for you rises tall and strong like the tree of life.
Do not promise me a mighty branch and then let me down with a tiny twig.
Freya's beard, it has wilted again. I cannot remain firm when you talk to me like that.
Oh dear. What's going on here then?
Does everyone in Alrekstadir
Oh shit.
play their love game so loudly?
No, it's just my husband. He cannot satisfy his wife.
Ah, old age.
No, he's still young and fit.
Wait. I just opened the door. We're going again. See what's up with this mission. I think it sounds like a dirty mission. Checking for add-ons. Okay, good. It didn't take as long. Settlement is the heart of your adventure. Take care of it to unlock new buildings and reveal new services and possibilities. Oh, we haven't got a settle. Well, we do have a settlement, don't we? The settlement. Well, my controller vibrated. Why did it vibrate? We talked to the merchant and we didn't buy anything.
My love for you rises tall and strong like the tree of life.
Do not promise me a mighty branch and then let me down with a tiny twig.
Freya's beard, it has wilted again. I cannot remain firm when you talk to me like that.
Does everyone in Alrekstadir play their love game so loudly?
No, it's just my husband. He cannot satisfy his wife.
Ah, old age.
No, he's still young and fit. It was not always so. You could not keep us apart when we were raiding.
He would plow you during raids.
Our first time was in the middle of a burning village. After a while, the crew made us stop. They said it was distracting.
Love can burn brighter near death. Have you tried revisiting these memories?
Yeah, but talking about it is not the same. I need to feel it, smell it.
So you need to bring the excitement of the raid into your bed.
You could help us pretend we are raiding. That will make my water flow. Come, we must tell my husband.
I was only well, all right.
Grab your weapon, you big, strong Vikinger. Today we raid.
A raid? Now?
Join me in the blood dance. Fill me with your battle lust.
Oh, yes, yes! Let us go, Viking. Maybe you could start by breaking things.
And scream as you do, like it is really happening.
Wait, what's this? Find a key. I'm stuck on...
Maybe you could start by breaking things.
And scream as you do, like it is really happening.
It is amusing, but not arousing.
Yeah, it does not feel real enough.
Maybe you need more fire, like your first time.
Yes! Burn down our house! Burn it to the ground!
How do I get my torch? Oh. Oh shit. Oh, I can't get out.
What did it? I am as hard as Heimdall's tower.
Then ram me like the Valgrin's gates and enter Valhalla. Take all plunder you want, Vikinger. And take us also and let the love hunger consume you.
Another time, maybe. But I will help myself to your chest.
The rekindling. We leveled up. Red mask. Shouldn't we have gotten a key? Inventory. This one. A key obtained from a raiding couple in Alrekstad. Heart blackened key. How do I get rid of that torch? I'm surprised they didn't die. When we burned their house. What else should we do? There's a blip here. Might as well get everything while we're here, aren't we? Oh. No, we better not challenge them. Because I challenged them last stream and one of them one-hitted me, so...
Can't remain long in this ice bath. Turn to ice if I stay here.
Uh-oh, I can't get out. Shit, how do I get out? What's marked on our map? Oh, 1,000. Oh, that's quite good then. The radar tells us things that are about 1,000 bloody meters away. It's got a longer range than previous. Should we go? I want to go there. Should we take the white horse? I want to ride on a white horse. Sorry. What's that up there? There's like a bridge. Oh, wait. Was that Cloudberry? Ah. So you can pick stuff up while on the horse. I don't want to challenge them just yet. We need our power higher, don't we? Oh shit. Have I lost my way? Oh wait, we're not allowed in that area yet. Where did I see that bridge? I've bloody lost my bearings. Oh, is this it? Oh, we found it. Shit, it's out. Whoa, look at that. Guess an assassin doesn't need a bridge. No, not that. Okay, whatever you say. Those puffins. There's a settlement here. I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? Can't move. Where did that puffin go? This weapon ain't good for breaking objects, is it? Do we just automatically collect that stuff? No. Why does this look like a guard post? Ulrican Peak. Opal. What the hell is an opal? Is it that? Rune of Rage. Sacred Orb. Huh? Oh, there it is. Resources. A rare material that can be traded at your settlement in exchange for exotic goods. Oh. Scribbled words from Ragnavold the Wandering Skald. Was Ymir the only one of his kind? Were there other great giants before? And if there were, did they give birth to the world like our own? Other realms with other men, other gods? Ooh. Where's the... How do I sync this point? Oh. Damn it. I really thought there was a leap of faith thing there. Is that ore rocks? She doesn't automatically collect the iron ore. Is that like a further upgrade that we need? Oh, look at that. That's quite cool. With the lights, oh shit, illuminating. Are we allowed in there? There's like a big barn and it's got whatchamacallits. Wait, is this a cave? No. I keep feeling like, you know, when we drop off a high ledge, I keep feeling like it's Mirror's Edge Catalyst and I want to do a roll. Not important. I like the flail, it's quite cool, but it takes a lot of time to wind up, if you know what I mean. These guys are way higher than us. Who's... Oh, is that him, Sigurd? Hmm. Who is this? Should we do it? I'm going to do a save. Oh no, he's an enemy of some sort. Right, how do we get in here? Is this where we raided earlier? At the very start of the game? What's this interact? What are we doing? Are we hiding? Is this like blending? We need to get in. Was that so? Oh, it's just a light. We need to get in the other entrance. That high rising intonation again. Ow. It's when you talk like this and everything's a question. It's cool. I think it's called high rising intonation. Why do they make it so awkward to... Oh, okay, we did it. Ah. Damn it. Climb up it. That was well hidden. Is that all we get? Oh shit, no, no, no. Don't drop. So that's just like extra items. They're not part of the main... Whatchamacallit. She finds Sigurd finally. What's that? Oh. Ah, and they appear on your radar anyway, whichever orientation you're looking in. It's not like a front-facing thing. Right, we're in it. Okay, so let's do a save before we find Sigurd. How do I do the main menu again? Right. Actually, should we do the drinking challenge? Oh boy. Is that food?
Come on, I need a challenger! Ah, a thirsty foe. Down it faster than me, and you are the victor. Let's see your silver. What's a drinking game without a prize? All in. Skål! Ha! We drink!
Come on, we can do this. Yay, we won.
Hey, hey! You're a drinker. I'll take it. Shall we lock horns?
No.
Sink it faster than me. You are the winner.
No, I don't want to do that again.
Fear got you then. Deep in your belly. Think you can swill with the best?
I wanted to drink out the bucket. Does it make us tipsy? Find and speak to Sigurd. Did we find him? Blend in. Oh, she's filling his cup. What should we say? Tankard. It's a tankard, isn't it? What's she doing? Right, let's put... Oh, no. Cloak. Put a cloak off. Oh, shit. Damn.
You have just won your heart's desire, Eivor. Yet by the look on your face, you have lost your will to live.
Gorm is here with the last of his men. Why does that troll dare to show his face?
Leave it for another day. We are here under Harald's truce, and Gorm is too weak to try anything bold.
He's a seed stain on his father's trousers. I should wipe him from this world.
Not tonight, Eivor. Leave it. Basim, watch over this one, and see that she warms herself with drink. I will find my father and escort him to the long.
I've got to stop doing this, haven't I? I just want screenshots of stuff. I wonder if it auto-saved after we won the drinking game.
Yes, strong with stink.
Where do I look at my money? Do I have to go in my bag? Wow, we got 1,114 silver.
Step closer, seal face, and say that again. I said your stench is strong. That's your only strength. Your stench. I will feed your teeth, wrapped in your tongue back out.
They're having a Barney. Should we save?
Huh?
You have just won your heart's desire, Eivor. Yet by the look on your face, you have lost your will to live.
Gorm is here with the last of his men. Why does that troll dare to show his face?
Leave it for another day. We are here under Harald's truce, and Gorm is too weak to try anything bold.
He's a seed stain on his father's trousers. I should wipe him from this world.
Not tonight, Eivor. Leave it. Basim, watch over this one, and see that she warms herself with drink. I will find my father, and escort him to the Longhouse.
As you wish.
Carrie Elwes?
Is Hytham well?
He will heal, but never fully recover. It is fortunate that you were able to succeed where he failed.
My resolve was strong.
When you slew Kjotve, did you see a sigil on him? Silver, the size of my palm, bearing the symbol of an ash tree?
Take it. Trade it for what you can.
I know where Gorm is camped. If you wish to see him without anyone the wiser, there is a trick I can teach you.
Already looking for another apprentice. All right, I'll bite. What do I do?
Use your cloak to obscure your face. Blend into the crowd. Divert attention. Hide in plain sight.
A gift of knowledge from a man I hardly know. Is this your way of asking me to join your brotherhood?
Not at all. So long as men and women fight to secure honor and freedom, their allegiance hardly matters to me.
I suppose there's no shame in using deception when honor is at stake. And Gorm is a stain on that honor.
Then let's see what can be done to cleanse that stain. Give it a try. A few things you should know before you step into his camp.
I'm loading, sorry.
Think you can swell with a bat?
You leave it for another day.
He's a seed.
Not tonight, Eivor. Basim, watch over this one, and see that she warms herself with drink. I will find my father, and escort him to the Longhouse.
As you wish.
Is
He,
my
when you... I know where...
already?
Use your cloak. Not...
I suppose it.
Then let's see... A few things you should know before you step into his camp. Walking unseen through hostile territory is an exercise in subtlety. A hood makes you forgettable, dismissed at a distance. Remain far from watchful eyes, and you will be invisible to them. Do not draw blade or hammer, for these and other sudden movements can break your disguise.
We're being indoctrinated
And in
into
case
the
I wasn't
assassins.
clear, you will need to put up your hood for the trick to work.
Hold. Okay. This hood and cloak reminds me of the
Gorm is there, in the camp ahead.
cloak from whatchamacallit, Assassin's Creed Revelations. A cloak diminishes unwanted attention. Distrust area. Yeah, I'd rather
What
just.
were you thinking? Drinking mead on an empty stomach?
You have to eat something before drinking that much.
How does that go? Feed before meat.
I have some roasted lamb on the spit. Are you coming?
Wait a minute!
Framtælja full spjölfyrir. Þá fremstu mann.
Eivor! You Archer shit! Take up your weapon and follow me beyond these walls. Let Odin's favor land where it may.
You dare not break the king's peace here. So fuck you and your god talk. What say you to that?
You can beat me, but you will not kill me. Not under Harald's truce.
You are all subject to King Harald's truce. Break his peace and you will be cast out of Alrikstad.
I'll give you no trouble. You were shed into this world without honor, Gorm, and you will leave as a turd, dumped into hell's deepest ditch.
Keep crowing, Eivor. You only make yourself an easier target.
Keep crowing,
The
huh?
Althing will have started. I should find Sigurd.
The old thing is getting underway. Return to Sigurd. I don't like the cloak on. Can we climb up these logs? No.
me Gorm still lives, Eivor?
It pains me to say. He does.
Thank you. His day will come. Oh, gods. I hate long speeches.
Only when you're not giving them.
Many of you knew my father, Halfdan the Black. A great man who achieved great things.
They buried Halfdan's leg near our temple. The crops have never grown tall.
They buried his arse near ours, and we get nothing but a muddy river.
I dream of something greater. A vast kingdom of warriors in numbers the world has never seen. United under one king, one rule. Too much blood has been spilled fighting one another. Today, we unify. And turn our blades outward to conquer new lands. And who better to lead us to glory than me? I was blooded before the age of 10, and I led the greatest army Norway has ever seen. But they say a wise king seeks honest counsel, so I ask, who among you rejects this new arrangement?
I am not your enemy, King Harald, but I will not be your subject. Tomorrow we sail for greener shores, and so my kingdom is yours.
This saddens me, noble Hjor. And does your wife agree? Is she not tired of limping ever westward?
My husband and I are as one in this, Lord. We do not limp together. We fly.
I'm sad to lose a woman of your spirit, Ljuvina. But I hold no grudge. May the fates grant you good luck.
My king, I offer you my axe and my oath, ironclad.
Gorm Kjotveson, you dare show your face in this hall. Did not King Styrbjörn and his son Sigurd rid our lands of your foulness?
The Raven clan dishonored me, great king. They poisoned my father, Kjotve. They made a mockery of his honorable death.
Backrout, you lie!
Hold, Eivor. Let it play out.
This is a serious charge, Gorm, and a false one at that. My uncle saw your father die. Eivor Wolf-Kissed, you are Kjotve's slayer. This man has slandered your clan. What shall I do with him?
Choice time. What should I do with him? Kill him, banish him. Oh, I don't know. If we kill him, that would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? If we banish him, that's probably like the good option. But what's you decide? Let's go with
You're
you.
king of these lands, Harald. The decision must be yours.
A modest and honorable answer. Gorm, I name you Worm and call you exiled. Leave these lands by the next full moon, or I will feed you to the crows myself.
King Harold, may I speak?
The floor is yours, King Styrbjörn.
My people have held our land since the days when Odin himself walked among us. My kingdom is humble, but we have paid for it in blood. Our victory over Kjotve is proof that we will not lay down without a fight. All here have buried friends, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. And I, for one, have had my fill of death. Let those who seek war look beyond our shores. If King Harold brings peace, then I am happy to bend my knee to him.
What? What in hell's name are you doing, father?
Securing a lasting peace, Sigurd. Our days of fighting are finished.
You said nothing of this to me. Not a word. And I will not yield a title that should be mine by right.
Then war will continue. Men will die, villages will burn, you foolish boy. This is our only way towards true peace.
You will die a thrall. You drink-addled cow. Alone and toothless in a bed of straw.
Forgive my son. He is ruled by his emotions.
I take no offense, Styrbjörn Jarl, and I thank you for your fealty. It is natural to fear change, to resist it.
But all things change and all things end. The lessons of Ragnarok are clear. We will speak again soon.
That was an ambush, Lord. Did you know of Styrbjörn's plans?
For some days, yes, I did. But it was not at my urging. It was his decision alone. Do you dream of a glorious future, Eivor? A warrior like you would be a boon to my clan.
I seek Valhalla.
I dream of a glorious death, but not at the cost of betraying my family.
I wish I understood you better. For those I do not understand, I do not trust, and I cannot stomach a lack of trust.
You have nothing to fear from me, King Harald. My loyalty lies with my brother Sigurd, and I bear you no ill will.
Then know that if you stay in Norway, both you and your brother must serve under me. Take tomorrow to think on this. But let us leave these matters for another time. Tonight, we will eat and drink like gods and wake in a kingdom made new.
Wow, it's picturesque, isn't it?
Harald's colors. He's already marking his territory.
Marking? Gods, he's spraying like a horny pup.
Harald may be young, but he's clever. Do not underestimate him. He came of age very quickly.
Find and speak to Sigurd. Oh, should we play that game again?
You there! What are you doing? If you wish to have words, come closer.
Huh?
Are you one of Harald's men?
I am. The king wishes to make a survey of the land he now rules. Nothing more.
Let me ask, are you one of the conquered? Did Harald take your lands as well?
No. My family has lived under his banner since the days of his father, Halfdan the Black.
Well, welcome to Thornburg, warrior.
Ah. So the green guys are the thing, aren't they? We don't want to attack them. Should we play the gambling game?
Come! A little dice never caused any harm.
I do miss the rattling of luck bones.
Sit. The dice won't roll themselves.
Technically, it's
Let's
not
begin.
gambling.
Straight and to the point. May the best hand win.
The best hand will win. Let's just do one game. Coin flip, tails. Always pick tails. Roll the dice. Okay, I'm gonna go with the God favor ones. Just randomly. What's he gonna pick? So he's got a shield. What does this do? This blocks against axe. What blocks against arrows? That. I'm gonna have to get used to this. Not a good start. He's gonna hit me for one. Those 3 shields were useless. And we just stole, okay. What has he got? 2 arrows. What blocks arrows? It's not this, is it? Let's go with the God favor ones. We need... Oh, that's not a very good roll. What blocks what again? That blocks axes, and he's got... I'm going to be aggressive. Okay, well, we're going to hit him, but he's going to hit us a bit. No, I'm going to save my God favors. Let's just go with that, because we don't know what he's got yet.
Look at that!
Holy shit. Oh god, he's attacking really badly. No, I'm gonna have to roll again. I need defense. Need defense real bad. Is he gonna use his God favor? I'm gonna heal. Ooh. Damn. We're gently picking away at him. Oh, damn it. I meant to select that one.
This will do.
What was your axes? Isn't it this one that blocks axes? He can use his God favors though. Fucking hell. Can we heal again? I'm gonna heal again. He might kill me. Oh no.
What is going on here?
Does this block against arrows? Go on then. He's gonna... Oh no, he didn't pick axes. Can we kill him?
Almost got you now.
I think we won. We won.
sweet victory.
Ah, you just got lucky. Another round.
No.
That is enough Orlok for now.
Vidar's Might. We should save after doing that then. That was a tough old battle. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting we're supposed to read. Old friends and new challenges present Ivor with some difficult choices. In a frozen land ravaged by blood feuds and clan wars, the balance of power teeters constantly between many rival clans. Regiafolke, is that how you say it? Why is this not... Oh, it's the locate. No, I didn't... Ah, shit, I keep pressing every single button but the wrong one. Isn't he just... Isn't he just inside the thing?
It's Eivor! Open the door!
Come in, but keep your voice down. You will alert Harald's men.
Hey, what's going on with Harold's men?
Where will we live? The English will fight back! The wars will never end!
Or they will push us into the Christian ways!
Quiet all! Give me a chance to speak.
Load.
It's Eivor! Open the door!
Come in, but keep your voice down. You will alert Harald's men. Where will we live? The English will fight back! The wars will never end!
Or they will push us into the Christian ways!
Quiet all! Give me a chance to speak. Two days ago, we rid this land of Kjotve and his dogs. Yet today, we do not celebrate. Today we cower under a cloud of fear. But it need not be like this. We are not the heel-trodden subjects of a boy king. We are the Raven clan. Our destiny is our own.
Did you know about your father's oath to Harald?
I did not. And for that my anger burns hotter than any man's here. But I will not let that drive me into despair. We cannot stay in Norway. Not under Harald's boot. Not without fueling more war. So we push forward. To newer lands. To England. And there make a new home. A kingdom of our own.
The sons of Ragnar Lothbrok have been in England 8 winters already. Is there any land left for a clan of our size?
More than enough, wife. Of the 4 kingdoms of England, only one is truly pacified.
I have no desire to wear Harald's leash. I like this idea.
A saga for the ages, I agree.
It will take time and resources to build ourselves a new home, but the riches taken from Kjotve's raid would suffice.
No. That belongs to my father, as a fair compensation. In England, we must start anew.
You would start us with nothing? In a land we do not know? Among people who hate us?
Kjotve's riches would go some way to easing our passage, Sigurd. I bested him. It is within my rights to claim his goods.
Our leaving must not be an assault on my father. It is a time of renewal for us.
We take the resources to England, we lead the resources. What are the resources, though? Let's leave them.
If you object, I understand. Let your father keep Kjotve's riches. England will have riches and cargo enough for us.
Good. I did not want this cloud hanging over us. It is a wise leader who considers the need of others.
To England, then, before the day is out. Pack what you need, but no more than that.
And tighten your lips. The last thing we need is the attention of Harald's troops.
The seer.
How much did you hear?
Enough. A
Volker.
new path is revealed, and your journey will be challenging.
Gotta put my leg down.
Not join us.
For my mother's sake, I cannot. But our threads will cross again before the final day. Until then, farewell.
Time passes again. Speak to Sigurd at the docks.
I don't like the way those soldiers watch me.
I find it flattering.
You think one will marry you and carry you off to the capital?
Would he?
He would take his pleasure and move on, you moon-eyed magpie, leaving you with a little soldier to raise by yourself.
Eftir síktryggur efni enn til farar á Frankaströndum.
I really want to just... They're in pairs though, aren't they? I know that if I attack them I'll die. Find Sigurd at the docks. Wait, wasn't there someone to speak to in the big house? I guess not.
Eivor, the wind favors us. We should set sail without delay.
You made quick work of packing. Well done.
The dream of new lands is a powerful lure.
As is the promise of glory. But the act of leaving so beloved a home, there is a sadness to it.
Having doubts?
No, not at all. The die is cast.
Then let fate guide our journey. Are you ready?
I am ready. Let us take to the water and leave unbothered while we have the chance.
That chance is past. Look!
Fate flies on swifter wings than we.
King Harald's banner.
Sigurd, what is this assembly? What are you planning?
An exit, father. As graceful as I can. For if I cannot be king in the land of my birth, I will start a new saga. In England.
Nonsense. Your place is here, son, at my side. There will be other victories soon. Other glories.
My choice is made, father. Do not hope otherwise.
It is easy to lose one's way on the road to glory. Do not let false victories blind you to what is true.
You talk of false victories to me, old man? A sad old bear who destroyed his honor with one bent knee. The further I sail from this place, the louder I will sing.
I will be his anchor, Lord.
No, you must be his better half. May Agir bless your voyage.
Why is it? It won't let me into the menu. Well, it's very awkward to control, isn't it? Sometimes.
The time for tears is over, you weeping sacks of wool! Put some muscle into those pulls!
Ration your strength, dog. We have an ocean to cross.
All right, you lazy backrout. Sigurd, what's our course?
The sons of Ragnar established a settlement near the coast. We set sail for that. Bragi, sing a song to lift our Hugr.
To rouse the gods! Inspire a mighty fart from Thor to speed us on our way!
An ocean lies before us, Eivor, and on its far side, a new kingdom awaits.
Wait, I want to go back.
England wealth.
Oh. So, how's everybody's day going? Going good? I hope it's going good. Good. We are checking for add-ons. Oh shit. No. Fucking hell. Want my manual save. Makes quite a satisfying thunk, doesn't it, that arrow?
Eivor, the wind favors us. We should set sail without delay.
You made quick work of pack.
The dream of new lands is a
As is the promise of glory. But the act of...
Having doubts? Then let fate guide our journey. Are you ready?
I am ready. Let us take to the water and leave unbothered while we have the chance.
That chance is past. Look!
Fate flies on swifter wings than we.
King an exit.
No, it is... You must be his better half.
Sorry, we'll get back to where we were.
Hagrid bless your voyage.
I don't know if it's worth it getting those screenshots, because we should just continue, shouldn't we? Otherwise it's going to take ages to complete this game.
The time for tears is over, you weeping sacks of wool! Put some muscle into those pulls!
Ration your strength, dog. We have an ocean to cross.
All right, you lazy backrout. Sigurd, what's our course?
The sons of Ragnar established a settlement near the coast. We set sail for that. Bragi, sing a song to lift our Hugr.
To rouse the gods! Inspire a mighty fart from Thor to speed us on our way!
An ocean lies before us, Eivor, and on its far side, a new kingdom awaits.
You know England well from your travels.
I spent a season in their kingdom of Mercia, a temperate land, lush and wild. By now, the sons of Ragnar will have claimed its heart.
Do we mean to join their army?
They will join ours. In time, all of England will know of Raven Clan and the glory we brought to that fractured land. So to England! Glory and destiny!
To England!
To England! For Valhalla!
Oh yeah, 7 hours in, and we're at the title screen. Sorry, that's my fault. Trophy earned to England. Is this Layla? She's in the Animus again. I can barely remember what happened at the end of Odyssey. Was it Odyssey? She's smoking. It's so bad for your health. She doesn't look very well. What's she looking at? Oh, the staff. Are we controlling Layla now?
In a lecture at the University of Cambridge, Dr. Sirka told a worried audience that scientists have few answers for them.
Since the mass coronal ejection of 2012, the strength of the Earth's magnetic field has increased by a factor of 50,000. This has resulted in huge disturbances in radio and satellite communications, dangerous bands of radiation around the poles, and as we can all see from our window, an aurora borealis that never burns away. Unfortunately, we are stumped as to why this is happening, and if we cannot find an answer soon, it may change the way we live, the way we communicate, even the way we evolve, forever.
Dr. Sirka went on to say,
Bought you more electrolytes?
Sean.
Oh, new and improved citrus flavor.
Thanks, Sean.
He's back. An earthquake.
How do we fix this? How are you the key to everything?
Is that Cassandra? Let's have a little... Oh, I can't open the menu. Wow, the lightings are free.
It's beautiful. But it's not normal.
It's beautiful, but it's not normal.
Probably bought this in a coffee shop somewhere in Concord.
A gnome. Is that a Left 4 Dead reference? Oh shit.
Another satellite. Damn. Would love to play around, but I have bigger things on my mind. You're a long way from home, Eivor.
Oh, that's Eivor. What happened to Cassandra at the end of Odyssey? Keep wanting to say Origins. An outhouse.
I'd rather walk into town than use this.
Can we swim?
Someone's got mail. An invitation to a fair in Concord. Bring your best crop and you may win a prize. Tempting. Layla, you can't run away from this.
It's one of them invisible walls.
Did you get my tea?
Some quality stuff here.
Oh, mint tea is not actually tea, Bex. It's an infusion. It's really just dirty, minty water.
I don't care what you call it, Sean. Did you buy any?
Of course I did, love.
Hey, sorry about pulling you out. The generator was sputtering.
That's fine. I needed air.
How was the Animus data stream? Comfortable?
Felt pretty stable after a while.
Good. Just give me a sec and you can jump back in.
Another satellite came down. Did you see?
I did. One of Abstergo's.
That's good.
Well, most of North America just lost its GPS service, so depends what you mean by good, really.
Right. Even when we win, we lose.
Okay, we're all set. Whenever you're ready, you can jump back in.
You mind if I put some music on?
Go for it.
Cool. That's quite nice. Soothing.
Oh boy, the laptop.
Hello, Layla.
Sean, what do you make of the grave out there?
Well, it overturns a few hundred years of scholarship about the first Europeans to set foot in North America. Apart from that, it's just a bunch of muddy bones, isn't it?
Can we talk about this thing on my neck for a second?
Ah, the mood stabilizer. Yes.
It's not harmful, is it? I mean, I feel good, but I want to make sure there's no side effects.
There shouldn't be. It's only blocking outside signals, a passive effect. So the staff doesn't, you know, mess with you.
Sean, what happened last year, I had no control over that. I tried to resist.
I understand. And your old team, maybe they don't. But we've seen that sort of thing before. Still, if you want to work with us and get to the bottom of why the world is about to end for the second time in 8 years, then you wear that thing until we say otherwise. William's orders.
I know. It's not a problem.
It's just a few more weeks, yeah? Just until we figure this out.
You're right. I know you're right. Sean has been busy.
Strange message. An audio fragment sent out from an unknown location to our encrypted servers. Nothing was stolen, nothing corrupted, just a quick deposit and gone. We got lucky this time. So what was it? A cryptic sound file, a voice unknown with a signal beneath it. The signal was a code, led us to a precise spot here in New England. We dug and good lord we struck gold. Well, silver, dominant currency in the Dark Ages. Point is, it was a grave site, a Norse warrior dating to the late 9th century, early 10th century AD, a few centuries before the earliest known settlements. This is big news if we have it right. Questions remain. How did these bones get here, and why? And how?
You gonna put this in the fridge, Sean?
Of course. In half a minute.
Remember, tomatoes go on the counter, not the fridge. Please enjoy your stay. Remember, all the garbage must be packed out, and please water the plants once a day. Yeah, I won't remember that. Sean, don't forget to water the plants while I'm under, okay?
I'll add it to the calendar and tattoo it on my leg.
Feeling okay?
Better. But I'm worried that it could happen again. The 2 data streams.
I can't promise it won't. I barely understand it myself.
It felt like 2 minds, fighting over one brain. It hurt like a shotgun to the head.
Right. There's something about this Viking's DNA sample that feels dense, noisy.
Could it be the staff? Interfering somehow?
How do you mean?
My headaches, my temper. They started the day I got that thing.
I hope you're not making excuses for, you know, your friend.
Jesus, no. I'm not.
Sorry. Just take it easy. And if you feel yourself slipping again, let us know.
I'm trying. I really am. I went through hell to bring you here. It had better be worth it.
Let's use
Have
the...
a look.
How many emails have we got? Let's start by looking in the trash. Berg interrogation. File corrupted. No wait, what was this letter to Victoria Bibos? My name is Layla Hassan. I was a good friend and colleague of Victoria's, both at Abstergo and in our subsequent freelance careers. In all the time I knew and worked with your daughter, I was always struck by her limitless intelligence, her humour and her ability to focus, even in times of great stress. She was an inspiration not just to me, but all those who worked with her. I'm writing to you now with the hope of shedding some light on the circumstances of her death. I realise it must be strange to receive a letter out of the blue from someone whose name you've probably never heard, offering to explain the tragic loss of one so dear, but if you'll allow me, I'll try. I was with your daughter in the moments leading up to the unfortunate incident that took her life. In fact, I am partly to blame for the messengers. Isu Messengers 1. Before we meet at the site, I want you to see these. Last week I reviewed the logs from my time with Bayek and came across some old notes. In the years I explored Cleopatra's crypt, Cleopatra's Egypt, I stumbled across 6 Isu temples, most of which were buried beneath pharaonic tomb sites. Each temple contained an Isu message, clearly meant for one with the ability to read genetic memories. I was the lucky one. I don't believe they were intended for Bayek himself, as he seemed wholly unaware of the messages as they played. They may have been encoded in a way that only someone with an animus could see them. It's been a few years since I last heard these messages, so my memory is foggy, but the notes I scribbled down have clarity that I trust. Might bring something to all this, I don't know. Often I grasp outside my area of expertise. I'm enthusiastic but often wrong. Let me know if something else strikes you. Layla, message 1 excerpt. Layers upon layers of reality, each blurring into the next. Which is real, which is not? What if none are real? What if everything you know is false? We ran thousands of simulations, searching for the right version, searching for Desmond. Each one of them felt real, but there's no way of truly knowing, is there? Not for sure. Anything can be simulated, and finding the answer could mean erasure. Teasing the assassin maxim, nothing is true. Must be careful not to confuse truths with facts. However, a language game you will always lose, though we may stumble in our attempts to interpret it. The world, the universe, the reality, what have you, it is always out there. I believe that, simulated or no. We could imagine a dozen nested simulations, and each one on the level of itself would constitute a full reality. Wolfram Ver Conway suggests the universe is a giant cellular automata, and further, there is a point where the difference between simulated and real is meaningless. If the universe were a simulation, what would it matter? The simulation, what was that? Qua simulation itself would be real, and therefore everything within it would be real within the confines of the simulation. Say a scientist were able to simulate pain by inducing only a few neurons to fire. No physical harm. I'm in pain, the subject says. No, you only believe you are, says the scientist. This is meaningless as is this. You thought you were in pain, but you are mistaken. 2. No surprise, you were designed to have boundaries after all. One cannot talk of that which one cannot conceive. The code, equations that defy life, they are nestled deep within every star and every mote of dust. Every second that passes is a word, a symbol, all part of an intricate yet simple language existing within the framework of time itself. It is the one rule which applies to us all, immutable, inescapable. We all know that humans were the instruments of an earlier species, the Isu. Resist the temptation to say superior, different. They were better suited to some tasks, ill suited to others, possessed of a mind that we cannot know. But that does not get us anywhere. What is it like to be an Isu? What is it like to be a bat? The implication of the Isu could read time is interesting, but if humans could read time, would it necessarily be the same manner, for the same purpose, whether constructed or evolved, or a little of both? As we are, we cannot said to have been built to achieve the same ends. A round disc on its edge is a wheel, on its side a plate. How we use something can often determine its value and its perceived purpose. Break the code, break the node. These walls tell of a tragic story, a story we transcribed on our structures, on our artifacts, a story we could not alter, a mystery defying us in plain sight. We tried, our scholars and scientists, poets and physics, bright minds, rebellious hearts, they all tried so hard to bring out a change. We all failed. None could bring about change that we discovered. The stories written onto the walls of these rooms. The reader has no power. He is but an observer, but the author invents the future. The author owns the future. The Toba catastrophe, a supervolcanic event paired with a mass coronal ejection, was the beginning of the end for the Isu. It changed the Earth's environment, lowered its available oxygen levels, and generally fucked things up. The Isu never recovered. By our estimations, the last remaining Isu died just a century after the catastrophe. From that point forward, humans, their creation, ruled the roost. This disaster was not unforeseen. Isu scientists, known about their impending doom for years, perhaps decades, before the catastrophe occurred. To protect themselves, they worked feverishly to find a solution. 6 methods they tried, but due to toxic combination of hubris, political infighting and bad luck, all 6 failed. The final method proved the most promising and was nearly complete when tragedy struck. It was the method that Desmond Miles reviewed when he saved the world from a second solar flare in December 2012. This voice laments the compounded failure of their species to save themselves, but the truth is broader than that. They, with Desmond, saved us. Success deferred. Then this message: break the code, break the node, insistent and very puzzling. Linear continuity is a simulation that allows for variations. Within the linear continuity, there are nodes, choke points, moments where algorithms converge. The flow of superposed possibilities to a single moment where only one absolute truth is possible. Paths are fluid, continuous, nodes are static, changeless, and the wave function collapses the paths into nodes which branch out again and again and again. Can you feel the wave collapsing, trying to course correct Desmond's act of defiance? The incoming node needs the world to end. The algorithms have been carving the flow of possibilities towards that end for over 100 years now. Collapse the wave. I wanted to say craving. Well, outside my area of expertise, must contact someone who knows this shit better. But what it seems to be saying, the structure of our space-time, the universe is built in such a way that certain events or clusters of events are compelled to occur. A bottleneck through which space-time flows, and one nearly impossible to avoid. There's something about this catastrophe, the one Desmond averted in 2012, that compels it to return across the sea of space. Oh, hang on. Turn indifferent to our fear or pain. It is a tidal wave rippling across the sea of space. It crashed once against the dike, and that stopped it for is it dike or DK? And that stopped it for a time, but the sea rears back for another strike, and another, and another. This gives some clarity to what is happening now all around us, but it remains unclear how to manage it, especially from within an animus, a simulation within a simulation. Linear continuity. Oh, I read that. Reality is a mathematical model which gets solved over and over again by the observer. Your thoughts are computations, and they render this world for you to call your own. Not all processes are alike. Different brains produce different realities. The variations go from the subtle to the drastic. Your mind defines how much you can taste, how much you can feel, how much you can understand. Perception defines perspective. We designed you and made sure to engineer your senses so you could perceive just what we needed you to, neither more nor less. There are parts of time we preferred you to remain blind to. It was a necessity. If we could suddenly see time, that would not guarantee the same perception the Isu possessed. Let us speak of a time as an eternity, if we may. Let us say that if time is a perceivable fact in the same way that light is a guaranteed Let us say that time is a perceivable fact in the same way that light is a perceivable fact. The ability to see this fact in no way guarantees a sympathetic view. There are creatures stumbling around on this earth that read it differently than we do, and for different purposes. Humans see a well-known spectrum, Roygbiv. This sense of colour is confined within 3 cones we possess, yet nocturnal creatures see with a different scope, for a different purpose. Night stalking, hunting, lurking. That's funny, because we were talking about nocturnal earlier. They evolved in a concert with their needs and are now constrained by them, as are we. Light is only a fact that askance and used differently by different species to suggest that we might read time to imply we have a specific use for time. The next chapter is unstoppable, and yet the greatest revolutions sometimes originate from the confines of impossibility, do they not? I'm reading the next word first. Reality is a simulation. Break the code, and in so doing, escape the inescapable. The animus was humankind's first unconscious attempt to explain what it could not see, understanding genetic memories, an eye into history. Your animus is different, as is the mind that imagined it. It could escape the code. It could make that leap and make possible a decision that defies the order of things that are. It is ridiculous to imagine that I could change the nature of reality out there from within the confines of an animus, a simulation within this so-called simulation. But I believe I understand what this voice is telling me. My animus is endowed with the ability to suggest alterations to days long past. From any moment in time I can extrapolate what might have been. Calculations of time. I'm not confined to what was, but what could have been. Yes, history is real, facts do matter, but from any moment in time I choose within the animus. I can interrogate the memory. I can ask the world what if. What if Bayek and Aya had stayed together? What if Kemu had not been murdered? I can suggest these hypotheticals and watch how they unfold. Why would I want to? For knowledge, for a better understanding of what tragedies were avoided. It remains to be seen. I am in a sense a reader of the calculations, as the Isu were in days past. Perhaps one day I'll be able to harness this talent to see into the future, to predict, to correct, to avoid. That would be worth something. Staff of Eden, Staff of Hermes Trismegistus, acquired from the Eagle Bearer, Cassandra. 2018. So, that's weird. Because you can choose Alexios or Cassandra. So why is it Cassandra? Is she evil in the... I don't know. I was watching another Twitch streamer and he was saying it would be interesting to see evil Cassandra. I don't know what he meant by that. I shouldn't watch other... It was just because it was recommended to me on Twitch. And it's saying, because you're playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, watch this. So I thought, okay, I'll have a little quick look. He did a drinking game or something. But that's neither here nor there. Acquired from the Eagle Bearer Cassandra 2018, presumed manufactured date late in the Isu Singularity Age, 75,100 BCE, 2200 IE. What's IE? What's IE? This staff, one of many Isu staves known to us. Oh yeah, staves is the plural of staff. Staves known to us is first and foremost a medical device with the ability to heal, repair, restore, and rejuvenate organic tissues with unprecedented swiftness. It has been known to extend the life of its bearers well beyond the average human and Isu lifespans, and is presumed to have the ability to resuscitate living creatures in a critical or suspended state. It has not been verified if the staff has the ability to resurrect the dead, but this seems unlikely based on its known features. It appears to work by reading and copying its bearer's DNA to ensure perfect replication on a broad scale. It is able to detect erroneous copies and deploy repairs so long as its bearer remains within a direct contact. It has been used as a weapon infrequently, possibly by taking advantage of the tremendous power it draws from the Isu's wireless energy lattice. What the fuck? Well, so if you're not touching it, you die, do you? There must be breaks you can take, because you can't hold the staff all the time, can you? It's been used as a weapon infrequently, possibly by taking advantage of the tremendous power it draws from the Isu's wireless energy lattice. The staff also acted as a conduit or container for the personality of an Isu called Alethea. It is not known if this personality is Alethea's original consciousness or a simulation of the original, though most neuroscientists would call this a distinction without a difference. Huh? As of early 2019, the entity known as Alethea has made no further attempts to contact me. As yet, my purpose is as the so-called heir of memories, as Alethea has dubbed me, remains unclear. Known bearers: Hermes Trismegistus, Pythagoras, Cassandra. Secure share, what's that? My stuff, pictures. Oh wow, that's a good one, isn't it? The Aurora Borealis. Huh. What's secure share? There's nothing in here. Media. Strange message, WAV.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
Strange message broadcast from an unknown source north of the Arctic Circle. And the message was broadcast for 9 days, then ceased. Spectrum analysis of the message revealed coordinates to a Norse grave site in New England, USA. Is that where we are?
Layla, thought you might be interested in this. Conversations that Bex and I had with Desmond back in 2012. December, I think. Just candid talks, that's all. We didn't square any circles or write any beat poetry. But he did have some interesting insights into his time in the Animus and what it means to be an assassin. Anyway, have a listen. You might find you and he had similar experiences. So, well, let me know what you think. Unless it's to tell me I sound like a total prat in these recordings. If that's the case, just say nothing. I mean, I did have a slight cold at the time I recorded these. That's probably why I sound odd. Anyway, okay, I'm done anyway, so turn off. Turn off. Oh, it's actually just a button. Sorry, here we go.
Message from Sean to Layla.
No, come on, Sean. Turn that thing off.
Oh, hold on. I like what you said there. I want to get this for posterity. Say it again, nice and loud.
Seriously?
Sure, come on. If nothing else, it'll give me leverage with your old man.
Ah, that's your angle. Nice. What I said was, I wish I hadn't been born into the Assassins. I wish I had chosen this life. Is that good enough?
Sure, but why is that?
Because choice is the central idea of our creed. It underpins everything, right? It's about free will. It's about seeing the evidence before you and saying, yes, this is what I want. Or, no, this isn't for me. But when you're born into a group like this, or any other, like I was, you get mixed signals. You get told over and over again, this is what we believe. These are the rules. This is reality. No deviation. And if you question it, oh, they look at you like you killed a puppy. That's hardly free will. It's a weird irony when free will is your central belief, but nobody wants you to believe otherwise. I don't know how to say it exactly, but I always thought there was something self-destructive about our creed. If free will is the most important moral guidepost we have, we should be free to ignore it. To choose submission, for example. You know what I mean? Like, we should be free to side with the Templars. If it's really my choice, I could do that.
Right. It's almost self-refuting. A democracy could democratically elect a dictator or choose to get rid of democracy altogether. Within our creed is the seed of its own destruction. That's what makes it powerful, I think. And fragile.
Right. The more freedom you have, the more risky it is, you know? Anyway, my dad has mellowed over the years, but he was strict when we lived on the farm. He ran a tight ship. I never got the impression that I was free to choose my path forward. Our creed, our tenets, they were drilled into my head. By the time I was a teenager, I was following these rules out of a sense of duty. This was just what we did.
That happens to a lot of organizations over time. The stagnation sets in, you know? The fundamentalism.
Yeah. Following the rules becomes more important than achieving whatever goal you set out for yourself. And people start to lose sight of the reason the rules exist.
That's called deontology, or a form of it. Following a rule for its own sake and not for the consequences it has.
Yeah, but that feels backwards, doesn't it?
Well, I think so. Following a rule is the easy part. Praying, taking a sip of wine, munching on a wafer. Rituals that give comfort.
But that's just going through the motions. It makes people feel like they're doing something. When the hard work is, well, actually getting off your ass and doing something productive. I think people just want boundaries. Tight boundaries. They want to see the four walls that pen them in.
I don't disagree.
Anything outside that, anything that makes life more complex, that's scary. That's why I envy you. You chose this life. You went through that process, and you decided, yes, I believe in this.
Sure. It didn't stop me from being an insufferable know-it-all as a teenager, but I see your point.
I would have loved to have been a know-it-all. I knew nothing. Not until you guys found me. Yeah. It wasn't until I met you, and Bex, and Lucy, that I knew. I knew I wanted to be an assassin.
Oh, thanks, Des. Come here. Bring it in, bud. I don't normally like touching, but we'll make an exception now.
I am not hugging you.
You sure? Because I smell very nice today.
Can you just turn that off?
That's very interesting. I kind of want to listen to that again. Audio recording dated December 19th, 2012. So this is when they were in America, right? Because when did the end of the world occur? Was it December? Was it the end of the year? The very end? I can't remember. That's going back to Assassin's Creed 3. I was just thinking, it's good to hear Nolan North's voice again, but, well, and obviously Bex and Sean. Danny Wallace. I keep wanting to call him just Danny. Danny Wallace. That's his name, isn't it? Audio recording data. Oh yeah, no, it makes the assassins kind of like out to be a cult, doesn't it? Let's just listen to it again.
No, come on, Sean. Turn that thing off.
Oh, hold on. I like what you said there. I want to get this for posterity. Say it again, nice and loud.
Seriously?
It's kind of well written, this, isn't it?
Nothing else, it'll give me leverage with your old man.
Ah, that's your angle. Nice. What I said was, I wish I hadn't been born into the assassins. I wish I had chosen this life. Is that good enough?
Sure, but why is that?
Because choice is the central idea of our creed. It underpins everything, right? It's about free will. It's about seeing the evidence before you and saying, yes, this is what I want. Or, no, this isn't for me. But when you're born into a group like this, or any other, like I was, you get mixed signals. You get told over and over again, this is what we believe. These are the rules. This is reality. No deviation. And if you question it, oh, they look at you like you killed a puppy. That's hardly free will. It's a weird irony when free will is your central belief, but nobody wants you to believe otherwise. I don't know how to say it exactly, but I always thought there was something self-destructive about our creed. If free will is the most important moral guidepost we have, we should be free to ignore it. To choose submission, for example. You know what I mean? Like, we should be free to side with the Templars. If it's really my choice, I could do that.
Right. It's almost self-refuting. A democracy could democratically elect a dictator or choose to get rid of democracy altogether. Within our creed is the seed of its own destruction. That's what makes it powerful, I think. And fragile.
Right. The more freedom you have...
Sorry, hang on. I looked up Nolan North, Danny Wallace, and Eliza Schneider is Rebecca Crane. It's like we got all the gang back together again. What should we talk about?
Turn that thing off.
Oh, hold on. I like what you said there. I want to get this for posterity. Say it again, nice and loud.
Seriously?
Want to be born into the assassin. What does it mean when Sean Wallace was saying... Sean Wallace.
Nice.
What's he called? Sean Hastings.
What I said was, I wish I hadn't been born into the assassins.
Saying about we could create a dictator or something.
Because choice is the central idea of our creed. It underpins everything.
Choice.
Right? It's about free will. It's about seeing the evidence before you and saying, yes, this is what I want. Or, no, this isn't for me. But when you're born into a group like this, or any other, like I was, you get mixed signals. You get told over and over again, this is what we believe. These are the rules. This is reality. No deviation. And if you question it, oh, they look at you like you killed a puppy. That's hardly free will. It's a weird irony when free will is your central belief, but nobody wants you to believe otherwise. I don't know how to say it exactly, but I always thought there was something self-destructive about our creed. If free will is the most important moral guidepost we have, we should be free to ignore it. To choose submission, for example. You know what I mean? Like, we should be free to side with the Templars. If it's really my choice, I could do that.
Right. It's almost self-refuting. A democracy could democratically elect a dictator or choose to get rid of democracy altogether. Within our creed is the seed of its own destruction. That's what makes it powerful, I think. And fragile.
Right. The more freedom you have, the more risky it is, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, my dad has mellowed over the years, but he was strict when we lived on the farm. He ran a tight ship. I never got the impression that I was free to choose my path forward. Our creed, our tenets, they were drilled into my head. By the time I was a teenager,
But he was just trying to protect Desmond, wasn't he?
Just what we did.
That happens to a lot of organizations over time. Stagnation sets in, you know? A fundamentalism.
Yeah. Following the rules becomes more important than achieving whatever goal you set out for yourself. And people start to lose sight of the reason the rules exist.
That's called deontology, or a form of it. Following a rule for its own sake and not for the consequences it has.
Yeah, but that feels backwards, doesn't it?
Well, I think so. Following a rule is the easy part.
You have to always remember.
A sip of wine, munching on a wafer, rituals that give comfort.
But that's just going through the motions. It makes people feel like they're doing something. When the hard work is, well, actually getting off your ass and doing something productive. I think people just want boundaries. Tight boundaries. They want to see the four walls that pen them in.
Is that true?
I disagree.
Anything outside that, anything that makes life more complex, that's scary. That's why I envy you. You chose this life. You went through that process and you decided, yes, I believe in this.
Sure. It didn't stop me from being an insufferable know-it-all as a teenager, but I see your point.
I would have loved to have been a know-it-all. I knew nothing. Not until you...
I know nothing.
Yeah.
Who says that? Is that Manuel from
Lucy,
Fawlty Towers?
I knew I wanted to be an assassin.
Oh, thanks, Des. Come here. Bring it in, bud. I don't normally like touching, but I'll make an exception now.
I am not hugging you.
You sure? I smell very nice today.
Can't you just turn that off?
It's interesting, isn't it? So we're smashing the boundaries. Boundary. What's that? There's that song called Barrier Break. But so William Miles is basically trying to protect Desmond by drilling all of this stuff in to his head because he was attached to the assassins and the Templars were always going to be looking for Desmond. So, you know, William wanted to instill the assassin's knowledge and, well, the assassin's knowledge into Desmond so that he knew how to protect himself, I guess. But then again, it almost feels like a cult, doesn't it? You know, because in it there is no choice. They think the worst thing possible would be to join the Templars. But then he says about people wanting barriers. Do people really want barriers though? Always? I don't know. That's an interesting question. Lots to think about there. Let's do Desmond WAV 2.
Hold on, I'll just set this here.
Do you guys record everything we talk about?
Not everything, but you've been using the Animus so much, I thought this was a good chance to learn some things about prolonged exposure.
So I'm your guinea pig?
No, my guinea pigs are all dead. The Animus was too much for them to handle.
Cute.
Can I ask you about the bleeding effect? Any recent flashes? Any memories resurfacing?
That's probably true.
The usual things. Ghost images of Altair and Ezio a few times a day. Nothing intrusive, just brief moments. They pass quickly, almost without me noticing. Like a figure in the corner of my eye. Or remembering a dream from the night before. I did have one extended hallucination a few days ago. It was Ezio. He was older, around the time he left Cappadocia. He was standing on the deck of a ship.
Cappadocia.
And through him, I could feel an intense regret or guilt. And it felt to me like he'd had a loss of faith in himself, in the creed, like he couldn't keep it up. Couldn't stay true to his ideals. And as I watched him, I thought, is this the moment he decided he was done being an assassin? It felt like it. Anyway, most of my visions have been brief. lasting just a few seconds. They're like complete memories of small moments that appear suddenly out of nowhere, fully formed. It's a strange feeling.
Okay, anything else?
I'm starting to see Connor now, too. Though I hear his voice more often than I see him. I'm sure that will change. Oh, yeah, and yesterday, just before bed, I had a memory of being on a beach in the Caribbean with a bunch of sailors. Or maybe they were pirates. I don't know. No idea.
Huh. We'll look into that. And how do you feel in general?
In general? Well, I feel older, for one. Much older. And it's strangely comforting. I'm collecting the memories and skills and thoughts of so many people. I feel like I've lived a few hundred years or more. Is it possible that if I do this for too long, it'll push my own memories aside? That I'll be everyone but myself after a while?
It's possible. That's called identity substitution. It's happened before, but it's rare. And someone with your background shouldn't need to worry.
My background? You mean someone with my genes? My abilities?
You have Isu DNA, and that lets you see things and do things and withstand traumas that other people can't.
And I can suffer in ways that others can't. That's not something to be proud of.
You mean the apple?
Yeah. It has a pull, Bex. It tugs at my brain. It talks to me. Teases me. Drives me mad. And what I did to Lucy. God damn it. Nothing is worth the damage I did. The pain I caused.
I know. But you're special. That's the point.
I'm not special, Bex. I'm lucky. That's all.
I understand.
We're assassins. It's our creed that makes us different, not our genes, not our blood. Anyone can join us.
That's true. But let's leave that aside for a second. What I want to know is, have you ever had any Isu memories resurface?
Isu memories? I don't think so. I can't even begin to imagine what that would feel like.
I think you'd know if you did. Maybe one day. We might be able to induce something.
Jesus, let's fix the world first, okay? Before we start digging up my ancient ancestors.
Deal.
With my luck, I'll be related to some third-rate Isu like Sisyphus or something.
Way to aim high, buddy.
Hey, you gotta.
Audio recording dated December 20th. So what was he saying? Cappadocia. Cappadocia. That's what it reminded me of. Isn't Cappadocia the little island that you went to, or the little place that you went to in Revelations? That's what the cloak reminded me of earlier on. I want to listen to this again.
Hold on, I'll just set this here.
Do you guys record everything we talk about?
Not everything. But you've been using the Animus so much, I thought this was a good chance to learn some things about prolonged exposure.
So I'm your
Isu.
No, my guinea pigs are all dead. The Animus was too much for them to handle.
Cute.
Can I ask you about the bleeding effect?
That's probably true though when she says that.
Any memories resurfacing?
Yeah, the usual things. Ghost images of Altair and Ezio a few times a day. Nothing intrusive, just
Altair.
They pass quickly, almost without me noticing. Like a figure in the corner of my eye. Or remembering a dream from the night before. I did have one extended hallucination a few days ago. It was Ezio. He was older, around the time he left Cappadocia. He was standing on the deck of a ship, alone. And through him, I could feel an intense
It's because these
regret or guilt.
subtitles are a bit.
Like he'd had a loss of faith in himself, in the creed, like he couldn't keep it up.
They're a bit behind.
True to his ideals. And as I watched him, I thought, is this the moment he decided he was done being an assassin?
Did he decide to be done with being an assassin though?
Anyway, most of my visions have been brief, lasting just a few seconds. They're like complete memories of small moments that appear suddenly out of nowhere, fully formed.
What was the animation?
Okay, anything else?
Was it Xiao Jun is in it?
Though I hear his voice more often than I see him, I'm sure that will change. Oh, yeah, and yesterday, just before bed, I had a memory of being on a beach in the Caribbean with a bunch of sailors. maybe they were pirates.
Pirates.
No idea.
Huh. We'll look into that. And
Yeah, he's related to Connor.
In general? Well, I feel older, for one. Much older. And it's strangely comforting. I'm collecting the
So he would be related to Hatham. No, not Hatham.
I feel like I've lived a few hundred years or more.
Edward
It's
Kenway.
possible that if I do this for too long, it'll push my own memories aside. That I'll be everyone but myself.
But who
it's possible. That's called identity substitution.
who was the future guy in Assassin's Creed 4? I don't know.
You mean someone with my genes? My
Isu.
abilities?
You have Isu DNA.
That was the chair creaking.
Withstand
I'm
traumas
stretching.
that other people can't.
And I can suffer in ways that others can't. That's not something to be proud of.
You mean the apple?
Yeah. It has a pull, Bex. It tugs at my brain. It talks to me. Teases me. Drives me mad. And what I did to Lucy. God damn it. Nothing is worth the damage I did. The pain I caused.
I know. But you're special. That's the point.
I'm not special, Bex.
I'm lucky.
I'm lucky. That's all.
I understand.
We're assassins. It's our creed that makes us different, not our genes, not our blood. Anyone can join us.
That's true. But let's leave that aside for a second. What I want to know is, have you ever had any Isu memories resurface?
Isu memories? I don't think so. I can't even begin to imagine what that would feel like.
I think you'd know if you did. Maybe one day. We might be able to induce something.
Jesus, let's fix the world first, okay? Before we start digging up my ancient ancestors.
Deal.
With my luck, I'll be related to some third-rate Isu like Sisyphus or something.
Way to aim high, buddy.
Hey, you gotta.
You gotta aim high. Shit, did I cancel that too early? I don't think so. English locales of note. Layla, as you traipse about England, Bex and I thought you might want to keep your eyes open for a few things. Assassin bureaus, or the hidden ones more accurately. They operated in Roman Britain between the years 100 and 430 CE. It's not clear why they left, but the final date corresponds roughly to the Roman exodus of Britain, so I imagine their leaving had something to do with the Empire's retreat. Mission accomplished or a loss of faith, not sure. But we do know it was several hundred years before the Hidden Ones returned to the island. Maybe Basim or Haitham are the first in half a century. From our known archives, I believe there were 6 main bureaus operating in the Roman period. Leicestershire. How do you say that? Leicestershire. It's Leicestershire, isn't it? Not Leicestershire. London, Winchester, York, Essex. These are spelt, well, some of these are spelt, Winchester's spelled differently. York, Essex is spelled differently. Gloucestershire. These won't be the Saxon names, so you'll have to read between the lines. Animus I can't read today. Anomalies. Bex noticed these about 10 embedded in the simulation. They're dense clusters of data that may screw with your ability to navigate Ovar's memories. Approach with caution. We don't know what they'll do if you get too close. They may be harmless. They may induce occipital shock or wipe your mind. Hard to say. Best to err on the side of hell no. But if you're curious, well, I warned you. Anomalies. Pieces of Eden. We don't know of any Isu artifacts you should be looking for specifically, but they're out there. And this was a period where they often cropped up in legend. Norse and Saxon songs and tales speak of them, so keep your eyes peeled, especially around Stonehenge. How could that not be an Isu site? I want to just listen to this one again. I'm going to be annoying, because I don't know if we quit too soon.
Do you guys record everything we talk about?
Stonehenge.
But you've been using the Animus so much,
People
I
not
thought this was a good chance
know
to
what
learn.
Stonehenge is
It's about
for.
prolonged exposure.
So I'm your
I said that like I know,
The Animus was
but
too
I
much for
don't.
them to handle.
Cute.
Does anyone know
About the bleeding effect. Any recent flashes?
the
Any memories
reason
resurfacing?
for Stonehenge?
Yeah, the usual
A henge is a thing as well, isn't it?
Altair and Ezio a few times a day.
You know, like a
Nothing
hedge
intrusive, just
is a
brief
thing.
moments. They pass quickly, almost without me noticing. Like a figure in the corner of my eye. Or remembering a dream from the night before.
I get that sometimes, a figure in the corner of your eye.
Days ago. It was Ezio.
It's
He
disconcerting.
was older. Around the time he
Makes you
left
feel like there's someone else in the room
He was
as well.
standing on the deck of a ship, alone. And through him, I could feel an intense
It's spooky.
regret or guilt. And it felt to me like he'd had a loss of faith in himself, in the creed, like he couldn't keep it up, couldn't stay true to his ideals. And as I watched him, I thought, is this the moment he decided he was done being an assassin? It felt like it. Anyway, most of my visions have been brief, lasting just a few seconds. They're like complete memories of small moments that appear suddenly out of nowhere, fully formed. It's a strange feeling.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm starting to see Connor now, too. Though I hear his voice more often than I see him. I'm sure that will change. Oh, yeah, and yesterday, just before bed, I had a memory of being on a beach in the Caribbean with a bunch of sailors. Or maybe they were pirates. I don't know. No idea.
Huh. We'll look into that. And how do you feel in general?
In general? Well, I feel older, for one. Much older. And it's strangely comforting. I'm collecting the memories and skills and thoughts of so many people. I feel like I've lived a few hundred years or more. Is it possible that if I do this for too long, it'll push my own memories aside? That I'll be everyone but myself after a while?
It's possible. That's called identity substitution. It's happened before, but it's rare. And someone with your background shouldn't need to worry.
My background? You mean someone with my genes? My abilities?
You have Isu DNA, and that lets you see things and do things and withstand traumas that other people can't.
And I can suffer in ways that others can't. That's not something to be proud of.
You mean the apple?
Yeah. It has a pull, Bex. It tugs at my brain. It talks to me. Teases me. Drives me mad. And what I did to Lucy. God damn it. Nothing is worth the damage I did. The pain I caused.
I know. But you're special. That's the point.
I'm not special, Bex. I'm lucky. That's all.
I understand.
We're assassins. It's our creed that makes us different, not our genes, not our blood. Anyone can join us.
That's true. But let's leave that aside for a second. What I want to know is, have you ever had any Isu memories resurface?
Isu memories? I don't think so. I can't even begin to imagine what that would feel like.
I think you'd know if you did. Maybe one day. We might be able to induce something.
Jesus, let's fix the world first, okay? Before we start digging up my ancient ancestors.
Deal.
With my luck, I'll be related to some third-rate Isu like Sisyphus or something.
Way to aim high, buddy.
Hey, you gotta.
Hold on, I'll just set this.
Animus session report, 3rd of November. Operator. Preface. The transformation of the Order of the Ancients into the Templars as we know them today has always been a subject of considerable debate among our ranks. We've operated with the assumption that the Templars themselves hold some or complete knowledge of this evolution, but in present, no concrete historical evidence has ever been made it into our hands. What little data we do have is mostly a matter of public record, with some exceptions, It's commonly understood that the origins of the Knights Templar dates back to 1119 CE, and this indeed was the appearance of the public face of the Templars. However, our records attest to the existence of Templar agents at least 2 centuries before this date. In one badly damaged document, An Assassin Contact from Normandy in the mid-11th century, the author makes free use of the term Templar. An earlier letter, this time from a hidden one in the region of modern-day Dorset, circa 978 CE, makes mention of a Templar spy within the ranks of the Brotherhood. From this we can safely assume that the Templar Order is an entity distinct from the Order of the Ancients. Existed at some point in the mid-10th century. Assume that the Templar Order is an entity distinct from... What was the Order of the Ancients again? With an aim to expand our understanding of this dark age, one of our agents recently volunteered to delve into his genetic memories to search for further clues to this age-old mystery. Unfortunately, what it discovered was of little use for our purposes. Sean Hastings began the first of his 7 sessions on October 5th, 2014. Over the course of the next 3 weeks, he followed various matrilineal and patrilineal lines into the past, focusing on the 9th and 10th and 11th centuries in search of assassins and or Templars in his bloodline. He found none. Of minor interest, however, was the following personage he had noted for the peculiarity of his biography. Ulrica Thorvaldsson, an early 9th century Jute, who sailed north from modern-day Denmark with a wooden plank bearing a carving on a map that purported to mark the location of Thor's hammer. Ulrica made it as far as Stavanger before running afoul of a powerful clan there. Ulrica was defeated in battle and enthralled as a slave. He escaped his captivity some 10 years later and returned to Jutland to marry and settle down. The location of Ulrica's map is unknown, and the existence of Thor's hammer, a precursor relic no doubt, remains unconfirmed. Ulrica's ancestors would later sail to England following the Norman conquest of the island, settling in what is now called Loughborough in modern-day Leicestershire. The irony that a man had named Hastings would contain no useful genetic memory data regarding the Norman. Regarding the Norman invasion of England in 1066 was not lost on our dear subject. Still, he retained his usual chipper wit and asked if he might next relive the genetic memories of his grandfather to, quote, give a Nazi a proper bollocking. Mailbox. REU. You have a gift and a curse. Gift of old... Hang on, who's this from? Unknown. The gift of old blood, the curse of not understanding it. We can help you. We can help if you help us. What you did is not your fault, but you must take responsibility for it, otherwise nothing gets done. One of us will contact you. If you miss us, you miss your chance. Who the fuck is this? L. Would your favorite baseball team happen to be the Atlantis Eagles? Next steps. Good. I'm ready, L. One last message, after which all communication between us via this account or any other will cease. We have our own ways of talking, methods that cannot be sniffed or traced. Your previous team made this mistake. They knew the risks, but they were sloppy, left traces of their activity on everything, digital fingerprints everywhere. That will not happen with us. My colleagues tell me the initial meeting went well. They're impressed, if a little wary of the influence your new toy has on you. But they know better than most what it means to live with such a burden. I'm curious to know more about this heir of memories epithet. It is not a phrase we have heard in all our decades of research. In a few weeks' time, we will contact you once more. If you're interested in proceeding, follow our instructions to the letter. If you're not interested or break any of our protocols, this will be the last time you hear from us. Take this to heart. The world is sick and getting sicker. The Earth's magnetic field is growing stronger. Satellites are falling from the sky. Earthquakes are getting more frequent. Famines are becoming more and more frequent. And now we have credible reports of a new and deadly virus sweeping through Asia. It can feel like we're living through a Yeatsian nightmare. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world. In many ways we are. Wait, when was this game made? Of deadly virus sweeping through Asia. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world. In many ways we are. But there is hope. There is a cure, us. In the past few months we have come across something that may help us solve our most pressing problems. A message, a very promising message, that may help us reverse the dire course we're on. If you want to be part of the solution, join us. If not, we wish you the best of luck. Disappearing for a while. Rami Hassan. I don't like the sound of any of this, Layla, and I don't like where this is leading. Not using phones is not the right way to ease my mind. You have my number. I suggest you call it. And no, I won't say hello to our parents for you, because doing so would bury me in questions I cannot answer. And to tell father you no longer work for Abstergo would break his heart. That's all he ever talks about. How his daughter is on the cutting edge of neuroscience. The man doesn't understand the first thing about what you do or did, and he's still proud, and I will not be... Oh, he's still proud. I will not be the one to disappoint him. Is it COVID? Is that why you're being cagey? Something else? Call him. Call me and stop this insane game of hide and seek. I just want to know that you are safe, Ram. Rami, forgive the short email. I wanted to call, but I'm not using phones right now and my time is limited. I'm still recovering from my trip. Things got out of hand and nothing went as expected. People got hurt and I told you it was for research. And it was, but not for art. The truth is, I haven't worked for them. Oh, not for Abstergo? The truth is, I haven't worked for them in a few years. It's a long story, and I won't bother you with the details. But it wasn't for me. Leave it at that. The group I'm with now, I can't explain, not over email. But they've shown me things, given me opportunities, and opened my eyes to a broader view, but not without cost. In fact, I fucked up last year, bad, more than once, and I need to make it right. I know all this sounds cryptic. It is, but I'm not in danger, not in the way you might think. If I'm being vague, it's because I need to be. I don't want any data sniffers picking up on keywords that might raise alarms. Do I sound paranoid? A little. Here's the point. Don't worry about me. I'm with a couple of people who I trust now. They've been with us a lot longer than I have, and they're going to see me through this. I promise. At this time next year, things will be better. The skies will be clear and earthquakes will stop, and we'll celebrate Ramadan together. It'll be just like the 90s all over again. Tell Mama and Baba I miss them, and that I'm doing fine. Your sis, L. No. Thanks for clearing that up in such profound detail. I'm sure I'll sleep soundly now, Ram. I don't have COVID, no. And I'm well isolated. It's just the three of us traveling together, staying out of sight. We've read everything. Can we save? Yeah, overwrite it. Have we looked at everything?
Be nice to sleep in a real bed when this is over.
Are we going back in? Let's go back in.
All right, time to go. Norway to England takes about a week by long ship, so I'll scrub ahead. Layla, you okay?
Sorry. Can you play the message again?
We have the transcript. If you're looking for something, I can go and...
I want to hear it.
Okay.
I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just... that message led us here. To this place. To a Norse grave in North America. So those bones out there are the only lead we have. Our only chance at fixing this planet before it's too late.
Here it is.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
Sounds like the guy from Mechanicus.
Unsettling, that is.
That pulse in the message. Are you sure it's just coordinates? Nothing else?
Nothing I can find.
Okay, I'm ready.
Here we go.
Back to Eivor. Power reflects your progress based on the number of skills you improve the power to face harder challenges. Upgrades. The upgrade tree is massive in this game. It's kind of overwhelming, if I'm honest. Our sun is very bright. England. Wait a sec, can we... I want to get a proper screenshot where it says England. Norse warriors are not as welcome as cities in... Oh. Should we just click continue? Because it might go straight from where we were. Enter the world of full of interesting. Oh. Assassin's Creed R. Registered trademark. I want to get a screenshot where it says England. 873. We're home.
There she is. England. Our new home.
Not a patch on Norway, but we'll make this land our own soon enough.
I'm glad to see any land at all. And will be happy to have my feet on solid ground again.
We must not rush our landing. All you see here is Saxon territory. The Kingdom of Mercia, largely unpacified. There will be eyes watching us from the trees, with bows drawn and traps set. We must be wary. Randi, dig in your oars, all standing.
Have you spotted something?
Not yet. Well, let us go ahead to clear the path of any dangers. Then follow our lead when the sun brushes the horizon.
Understood. May Thor bless you all on your way. We will see you soon.
Sail on.
Yes, I'm ready for whatever these green-thumbed fairy folk have to throw at us.
Sigurd, do the sons of Ragnar know that we're coming?
They do not, but they will not scoff at our visit. Of the 4 kingdoms in England, the sons of Ragnar have settled only one. The rest is ripe for the taking.
Do we mean to join their army?
No, no. We will speak with them, get the lay of the land, and carve this country into as many pieces as we see fit.
Look ahead there! Is that what passes for a town? Plain brick in a single rune to their timid god?
That rune is called a root, Doug. The cross upon which their god was sacrificed. It sits atop a monastery, a place of worship.
That cross killed their Christ, and now they display it in worship? Bizarre.
We carve idols of our gods and make wishes before them. Like our sacrifices to Odin, the One-Eyed.
But we do not worship the wolf that kills him. That is the difference.
Whatever strangeness we see in these Saxons, they must think the same of us.
The hammer! Now there is a symbol worthy of a god. A bolt of lightning would take that cross clean off.
That's a Bill Hicks joke, isn't it? About the cross.
Look there! What are they doing?
Ritual drowning.
Baptism, Doug. Are the ways of Christians really so unfamiliar to you?
Not at all. I simply forgot. And someone has to keep the conversation up. It must be priests and worshippers alone in that place. We could storm this port with ease. Sack it without breaking a sweat.
Is there much in the way of treasure there?
Always! They shape precious metals and cut jewels to their gods. There will be a fortune there.
Later, Dag. There will be time enough for raiding, once we have settled. Come to, stop the boats. Pull up over there. The way forward is blocked by a chain spanning the river. We must remove it before passing on.
A chain? Can we cut through it?
It's too thick for access. But there must be a way to release it, somewhere in that camp.
I will go.
And I will be right behind you.
No, Dag. You stay here. Should trouble come our way, I want you defending the ship.
A good idea. Send out the arrow and keep your sharpest axe at hand, huh?
Something like that.
What's the dot? Release the naval chain. We're in jolly old England now. Let's look at the map. Where are we? Leicestershire, Grantbridgeshire, Mercia. What's this? Is that a Templar? Oh yeah, let's read the quest. With Sigurd leading the way, the Raven clan travels upriver into the heart of England in search of the conquering sons of Ragnar Lothbrok. Ragnarsson's encampment, built from the ruins of an abandoned wintering camp once occupied by the great heathen army, Ravensthorpe is now the permanent home of the Raven clan.
They will attack on sight here.
Can I mark?
Cast about this land, my friend.
R3. Oh yeah, to hold. Are we allowed to just kill these people? Shit, hide his body. Can we save? I kind of don't want to get spotted because Can we take him? Doesn't that guy's patrol route come past here? Is he going to come past the haystack?
God, what is it now?
This chain is huge and poorly anchored, it appears. I might be able to shoot it.
River chain blockade. After conducting several trials, we have found that these naval chains will hold against even the most durable Danish longships, so long as the mechanism remains intact. Several more blockades will be constructed in the coming months, and are to be installed on the rivers leading inland. This is our best defence against any forthcoming incursions. It is imperative that these blockades be maintained and kept operational at all times. Any failure to function is to be reported immediately. Titanium. Oh, I thought there'd be a guard up there. Can we burn his body? Oh, I missed. Wait, can we throw... No, can we carry him up the ladder? You can't carry him up the ladder, can you? No. I was wondering if we could have thrown his body from the thing. Looks like we have to shoot it, right?
The path is clear.
The chain is away! Hey, boy! Back to the boat! We should be close now, barring any more surprises. Fine work, people.
I say we go back, Sigurd. Give those dogs a good knock around and... Easy pickings.
Not today, Dag. We press on until we reach our goal. We cannot afford another surprise. Now be on your guard. It should not be far.
Gods, I'm ravenous. I hope they're...
Ah, damn, I missed what he was saying.
Fine work, Eivor.
I say we go back, Sigurd. Give those dogs a good knock around and take whatever treasures they have. Easy pickings.
Not today, Dag. We press on until we reach our goal. We cannot afford another surprise. Now be on your guard. It should not be far.
Gods, I'm ravenous. I hope they have food and ale on hand when we arrive. You should have sent word ahead of us, Sigurd, to get something on the spit.
If Halfdan, Ubba and Ivar Ragnarsson are lacking food in England, then all of us will starve. Have no worry.
Ah, I can see it now. A suckling pig, tender and juicy. And ale as gold as the treasures that we failed to steal back there.
A man of simple pleasures, aren't you, Dag?
And he is happier for it. For my part, I look forward to standing in the footsteps of the giants that built this land.
What giants?
The great Romans and their empire. Giants of a forgotten age. They held dominion here long ago, and their ruins dot the landscape. Every brick and stone tells a story of conquest and glory. Now, they are rubble and ash.
Ready to be remade. We will rebuild their empire, brick by brick, and ours will not crumble to dust.
All things end, Dog. The ruins are not a warning. They are a testament. Look there, just ahead, where the sons of Ragnar make their camp.
At last, to find our feet on steady ground.
Sigurd, hold back. Something isn't right.
Good eye. There's too little movement for an army. Only tents and a few men.
Not the army we hope to find?
No. Let us get a closer look.
Grantbridgeshire. These are enemies.
Norsemen. They're too ragged and soiled.
We should proceed on foot, lest they spot the boats.
Dag and I will go together.
We all go. If they are friends, I wish to meet them as a Jarl. And if they are foes, then we fight them all, together. Who are these men?
They speak with twisted accents. English, no doubt.
Dag, Eivor! On me!
Twisted accents? How rude. How wooed.
Oi, what's this? A mess of filthy Danes befouling our riverways?
You there? Give us your name.
I am Sigurd Jarl of Fornberg. And you are...
Men who do not take kindly to Dane invaders creeping into our camp. You'd best move along, pagan. Spare yourselves a slaughter.
You threaten Norsemen with a play of swords and expect us to cower?
I have been 8 days at sea without a drop of blood to wet my axe. So spare the chatter, Buckerout, and draw your weapon.
Let's finish them!
Kill these heathen bastards!
You have what you wished for, Dag.
That was odd.
You had your chance to turn away, and it passed you by. We won't go down easy.
Oh, I don't like this weapon. Can we change? Oh, what's this? Consuming a ration temporarily increases attack. What is that? Bear claw?
What are you waiting for?
I'm doing better all of a sudden.
Time to go! Get to that! Have a look around, all of you. I want no more surprises.
Right. I will check the longhouse.
Scavengers might be still hiding in the remains of the longhouse.
Nothing to see here. All good.
These folks know nothing of tending to the weapons. Carelessness.
Scavengers might be his too. Should we end there? I think. Leave it on a cliffhanger. I think we'll end there. This has been fun though. In the meantime, my name's Waldowski, and thank you to every single one of you who watched, and I may see you tomorrow. Cut. Thanks for watching, everyone. Good night. This has been fun. Can't wait to play this again sometime soon. Hopefully tomorrow, but we'll see if my sleep allows for it. I should just push through the time. Whatever. I'll try. I'm not guaranteeing anything. Good night.